Khumbuzo Mlalazi. I'm the chairman of this business called Dynamic Investment. We are a team of 8. We started last year, 2022, in May. What we want to do now, we are venturing into goats as diasporans. Myself, I'm based in the UK. The other guys are based in South Africa. Now, we managed to source about 1,000 goats. At the moment, we've got 1,200 goats here. As you can see, this year we bought these goats nearly R500,000. So this is just to say we want to invest, to come and do investment back home. But the challenges that we are facing is about land. To keep such a big size of head of flock of goats, you need something like a bigger space. But now we think once we do this, and then our government might then help, and we get a bigger piece of land, so we can even grow and inspire other people around here on this district of Matabeleland.
Okay.
Maybe the call of our government to say there is any opportunity in this country to invest in home. So we took that and we consider developing as a team. So I believe now people, as you can see, we are now able to come back home and look up to this investment.
Okay.
We grouped up as people from Bulilima. We were doing meetings, virtual meetings on WhatsApp and sometimes Zoom meetings. So we discuss and we get, like today we've got a minister here, minister of this province, Umamuma Lofu. She's also guiding us on how to follow the protocols and the channels to invest in this country.
Okay.
There's 20, but now we are 8, and then we went to 11. Because people, they don't have money, a lot of people are not working, and they fear, this fear of the negativity and the mindset. People, they think if you invest in Zim, we might end up losing the currency, because in Zim, they think maybe if you're using bond, you end up not be able to reach out to other people market-wise. If I believe this is the safest country to invest, because as we heard the minister saying, in this country you can do anything you want as long as it is legal. So I still believe this is the safest country to invest in such a business. I think that we need to inspire a lot of people. Like now we are meeting you guys. You are in media. I think this is gonna help us spread this word, and then people thinking of coming back to invest back home in our country.
The investor back in Zimbabwe.
Sikubona kufanele ukuthi izwe lakithi livuswe yithi. Kakhulu sizwa isikhalazo nokukhuluma kwenkokheli zezwe lakithi ukuthi izwe leli lidinga abanikazi balo ukuthi siyenze izwe lethu libukeke, ngoba ukuhlala kwamanye amazwe akusho ukuthi sesimele sifulathele izwe lakithi. So thina sibone kufanele ukuthi singahlangana singabantwana bezwe leZimbabwe siyenze into efanayo neproject nale kufuya imbuzi into farming, and we do some other things ezoyenza ukuthi abantu be inspired, abantwana bezwe lakithi. So siya believe ukuthi khona kwesikwenzileyo kuzosincedisa ukuthi ezwe lakithi abantu bathola ukudla, abantu bathola umsebenzi.
I joined this group through a referral, a mutual family member who told me about the Stockfeller group which wanted to pursue Boer goat breeding. This was in line with my objectives as a person who was growing up. I intended to be a farmer and specialized in goat breeding, so I decided to. The reason why I joined goat farming specifically was because of the amount of time to realize returns. You see that in 3 years, for example, if you're into cattle farming, you sell a steer or heifer in 3 years. But in 3 years, a goat will have bred maybe a minimum of 4 times, meaning you would have sold the offsprings, and the offsprings would have even given birth to other offsprings, and you would have sold. So you find that in 3 years' time, you would have made much and also looking at the amount of the initial investment, goats are quite less compared to cattle. The market is there, be it breeding or for those who are solely looking for meat. For breeding, I think I don't have the correct statistics, but I believe there is quite an increase in the number of people who are appreciating goat farming as a business, and they are taking that as an alternative compared to other projects for the reasons that I've mentioned in terms of realizing your returns in a less time. Also, there are international markets, for example, in the United Arab Emirates, your Saudi Arabias, your Qatars, and even here in SADC, Angola. Those are the main destinations for goat meat, and you find that whoever is supplying them, they are running out of stock because it's very difficult to maintain the numbers.
Okay. And can you introduce yourself?
My name is Helfan Komo. I'm the treasurer for Dynamic Investments.
Okay.
How much money have you invested from the start from last year up to now?
From last year to date, we have invested more than R500,000.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Representing Dynamic Investments, what really set us up was the poverty levels in this country. And from my general knowledge of physics, there is a law called the law of the inevitable eventualities, that if you do something, it results into something else. So here we realize that if we come together, put resources together, we will break the backbone of poverty. It will make us progress as people. How? It will create employment. We will buy assets, because at the moment we're doing goats, but we want to go further than that. Buy goats, buy any other things. So we really want to invest in our area so that we support ourselves, create employment, develop our local economy, and just stand on our own. Because this is not the time to be looking for jobs. We have to create the jobs. So as Dynamic, we decided that we want to break, I like that word, yeah? Break the backbone of poverty. Because once you are controlled by poverty, you are enslaved. You don't have any freedom. So this is exactly the objective or the driving point that led us to start a Dynamic Investment. I also want to correct this. This is not a diasporian thing. We just came together. It was an idea that came, that we should start something. And then we just sent it around. The takers, of course, most of them are in the diaspora, but it was not a diasporian, sort of founded entity.
Okay.
So we started this as a group. So it is important that we did that to make sure that we develop a product, which is goats, a product that is healthy, a product that is competitive, and a product that we will be proud of. So this is why we started this. As you can see, because we are feeding them, they are very friendly. They don't run away from us.
Okay.
So that's exactly how we came about. Of course, this very feed that we are giving them now, we bought it.
Okay.
But we also make our own feed. Like we make our feed in the farm here.
Okay.
So, and I've got my formulations, by the way, that of feed that haven't been publicized. We're still mixing these and things and seeing the ratios. But maybe in the short while, we'll also publicize so that the other people can benefit from that.
Okay.
It's really a cheap way of making feed, but I want to talk about it right now.